Hello everybody, I hope you're doing well. So today we going back to Beacon Pies for the part 9. Last episode we saw Grandma doing some shady things and drugged us. Well, not really us, but it was intended to someone else, but we ate the jam and got drugged to sleep. Anyway, so let's see what's the following story. Let's go. Okay, just I'm speaking because when I register like an idiot, I just finished my stream and my mic was mute to not, well, anyway, to do stuff. And I forgot to turn it on again. So the beginning of the video is completely muted. So there we go. Good job, me. So I'm just gonna tell you quickly what happened. So Luca wake up, he's going to the festival. On his way there, at the entrance of the town, he's finding Rollo and Beck, who was asking him where the hell he was. He explained to them that he ate the jam, who was for Mr. Nutcreed, and turning into sleep. And then they go to the festival. The mayor was doing his speech as the best he could. And Mr. Kerr took over, and we are here. There you go. I'm sorry for that little mistake. It won't happen again, hopefully. So, there we go. Let's go. What a great turnout. Oh, I didn't prepare anything. But I suppose I could say a few words. Would be a shame to waste such a beautiful podium.
Mr. Kerr pulled a thick stack of note cards out from his vest.
Community conviction commitment. These are the things we celebrate at Perennial Harvest. For us, they are the pillar of the bridge to a better town, to a better tomorrow. But I think it's time to add a new pillar. Change. Change is a powerful thing. It's inexorable, unavoidable, and undeniable. And I am that damn thankful for it. Change is the reason we're together here. It's hard for me to believe that it was only 4 years ago when fate brought me here. A simple business trip which brought me to a small town which would change my life forever.
Mr. Kerr took a moment to survey the crowd.
You know what?
He wiped away a single tear.
From the second I set a foot in Beacon Pies, something about this place has held me captive. You see, change represents opportunity. It represents potential. It was change that helped me recognize the potential of this place. To see what the people of this town, despite suffering great loss, still add on to the things that made them special.
He thumped the podium to emphasize each word.
Community, conviction, commitment, change.
Mr. Kerr nodded confidently, biting his lip. The crowd was silent, in rapt attention.
Fate made a perfect match that day. Nothing is more important to you all than community. A perennial harvest is a community first and foremost.
Mr. Kerr methodically made eye contact with each section of the crowd.
Knowing what he's capable of, no. The only way you made it through the full harvest was an unshakable conviction. A conviction that a better tomorrow was just over the horizon. Perennial harvest was founded on the conviction that we are that horizon. This festival is a symbol of our commitment to each other.
His voice began to build to a crescendo.
We now walk hand in hand in the future we shape together. And that is that, and I can't read, Jesus. And that is what change is all about. Grabbing the future by the scruff of the neck and making things happen. Change is a choice. I am tickled pink that we will all be making that choice together. How great is that? Just imagine what we can accomplish. What was that?
The crowd began to look around nervously.
Don't worry, a little thunder isn't going to ruin this day. Everyone remain calm.
Mr. Kerr quickly flicked through his note cards.
Where was I? Through all of my travel, I have learned one true thing. One always reap what they sow. We have all planted a lot of good in this town. And so it is, with a happy heart that I can proclaim,
He raised his hands up to the heavens.
our harvest awaits! No. What?
At that moment, a merciless wall of impossibly cold air ripped through the crowd, instantly freezing everyone and everything it touched. For a man like William Kerr, this was a fitting way for things to end. On a stage, with an entire town frozen in rapt attention for the rest of time. The end.
Not again?
Ice again! Whenever I think we're getting close, it comes along and ruins everything.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe we should just quit?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe you should just close the book, walk away, and never think of me again.
No, but no.
No,
We're gonna do this.
We got a little closer this time. We just need to try again. Please.
I'm gonna check. Okay, so this one. So just sly. Okay. And sly?
They'd run the
Cup
classic
interrogation.
Cup, sly cop interrogation. Luca and Rollo ducked behind a barrel, leaving Beck to her task. With a few crisp snaps, she roused Mr. Tolliver.
Yeah? What's going on here? You're that moodville girl. Please call me back. Sorry about all this.
Mr. Tolliver looked down and shifted a bit, testing his restraints.
It seems there's been a mix-up. You see, I'm done here for the same reason you are. Juniper sent you here?
Beck caught herself before letting the surprise manifest on her face. She'd already gotten him to reveal his relation to Gran. This was gonna be easy.
You know how Juniper is with her precaution. Operation Sparkplug has us on the edge, as us all on the edge. I guess she thought you needed some backup. But she said, a child? What better way to avoid prying eyes? Who would suspect a kid? I suppose that makes sense.
Mr. Tolliver wriggled a bit in his restraints.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Beck quickly removed the ropes.
That had to be uncomfortable. A little, yeah. But you understand, we never know who to trust in this
Mr.
town.
Tolliver rubbed the growing knot on his forehead.
Very true. So it turns out we're both here to
Her hand, as if to prompt Mr. Tolliver to finish her thought.
destroy the evidence.
Beck shook her head and clicked her tongue.
Yeah, the old gal is nothing if no Frodo.
Mr. Tolliver let out an amused huff in agreement.
She sure is. Can't blame her, though. If anyone were to find out that we're going to destroy the souls, we both know how bad that might be. No one will know it. Anything once I finish cleaning up things up from there.
Beck was on a roll now, playing Mr. Tolliver like a fiddle.
You sure you can finish this on your own? Juniper trusted me for a reason. You can leave the rest to me. Good, there's one more loose. And there we go work on. Losing? Oh, it's okay, really. The other day I had the radio on scan while restocking the candy shelf. And wouldn't you know it, I intercepted a note phrase in the Perrin Harvest transmission. Underground secrets. That's on, yes. I think it might be a password, but Juniper dismissed it. Said it wasn't mission critical. What's the password for? I don't know. So we have a password and know where to put it. It's gonna mean something, right? Good thinking. You should probably go work that out. I've got this under control. Better, really. Between you and me, this basement give me the willies.
Heading for the stairs, Mr. Tolliver hesitated and turned to Beck with a puzzled look. She grinned and gave him a peppy wave. With a shrug, he continued up the stairs, whistling a jaunty tune.
Good job, Beck. You guys catch that? Sure did. This whole time Mr. Tolliver had a candy shelf. But all he ever sell is apple.
Beck blinked slowly in disappointment.
The password, Rollo. Sure, but once things are back to normal, I'll be having a war with Mr. Tolliver about that candy shelf. Fine. In the meantime, I've got an idea.
She turned to the table and began tearing small scraps of paper.
He said he heard the password on the radio. Any good spy transmission is never what it seems.
Beck marked each scrap of paper and leaned back.
We just need to find the hidden meaning. Okay. What's another word for underground? Buried? Covered? Could it be cover-up? Maybe it's one of those each letter is a number thingy. So you will be 21. Anne will be 14. D would be... Oh, it's an anagram. Nan Street Drugstore.
Becca and Beck looked at Rollo with amazement.
Rollo, that was incredible. Well, it's either that or Gran's Nut Drugstore. Yeah, I think you were right the first time. Oh, did you do that? What can I say? I love Cypher. Well, I guess we know where to go next. Rollo, I'm surprised. Oh, I like the music. Oh. You scared me half to death. Sorry. You kids haven't seen Mr. Tolliver, have you? Nope. He got me waiting around like the last slice of pie. I swear that man would be late to his own funeral. Okay. You're late, Augustus. Sorry, sister. Let's go to with work. Work? You? I had a few more details to lock down the festival. Oh. What do you have to report? What is this insipid town festival really about? I think
Gus looked around nervously.
I think Mr. Kerr really does just want to do something out for the town. He's actually a pretty nice guy. You should spend some time with him. I did up a string installing you as a mayor so that you could make friend. Your job is to help me figure out what care and perennial harvest truth and tension are in this town. We have a responsibility. This is our father's town. Was. Excuse me? This was our father's town. He's gone, dearest, and he isn't coming back. Father left us with nothing but problems. Mr. Kerr came here and offered to help. We accepted that help. We didn't agree to them turning Father's warehouse into a toxic dumping ground. This is just a temporary arrangement. The glow can be seen from our damn backyard. They are dumping their nasty little secret on us. When this all inevitable goes wrong, who do you think will be blamed?
Eris's cry hung in the air.
We have a new choice to make now, sister. This town is going to change whether we like it or not. Are we going to choose to be part of that future or be forgotten in the past? It's a shame. Father named you Augustus, but you will always just be Gus. Good night, Eris. I will see you at breakfast tomorrow. It's getting late, children. Ed. Get up, my mummy.
Solomon stood proudly at the entrance to the drugstore, holding a brown bag overflowing with black licorice.
Hey, Solomon. We're looking for Mr. Nunquin. Is he still here? I'm afraid not. Then where did you get the candy from? You might say we have an arrangement.
Solomon shoveled a surprising amount of licorice into his mouth.
Sometimes it's the small pleasure in life. But we might not always have familiar to rely on. Licorice has never let me down. Well, I can't say licorice would be my first choice, but whatever floats your boat. You can tell a lot about the person by choice of confection. Oh, yeah, I guess. I like sour gobs. I'm certain you do. I always wonder why Mr. Nutcreek kept licorice in stock. You must eat enough of it to make it waffle. There are many ways to earn loyalty. For some, it's an easy as cold as cash. Okay. Well, he's right, it's locked. There gotta be more clues. Okay, let's see. have you ever seen anyone actually use this thing? Besides Mr. Nurkrid, no.
Beck cupped her hands on the glass to peek inside.
This is not a normal phone ball. It's got like a blinky keypad. Why would there be a blinky keypad? Gran's new drugstore. I mean, underground secrets. The password.
Beck flung open the door and they all squeezed in.
Dear God. What's gonna happen to us? Alright, let's see.
Luca cracked his knuckles and entered the letters into the keypad.
Underground secrets. Sounds like that did something. Great, now what? I guess we... Ah!
The inside of the phone booth dropped loose from its shell. Without even the space to panic, they closed their eyes, held their breath, and accepted their fate. Suddenly, the chaotic descent slowed to an effortless landing. It was unclear where they ended up, but at least it was solid ground. The air was stagnant.
Okay.
It smelled vaguely of chlorine.
I knew it. You knew that there was a secret hub full of strange tube under the phone booth? Of course I did. Didn't I say that? No. I definitely thought it. Luca, do you remember when I say how cool it would be if the transdimensional conduit from Ankatomic issue 12 were real? Well, at this point or another, you've said that about every technology ever discussed in Ankatomic. That's why I'm such a good predictor. It looks like each of these has something written on them. Mining Operation Alpha. You get a mine here? Not that I know of. This stone is all farmer and fertilizer, and a series of tubes. I always say you can only trust a miner up to the point when they hit gold. Not sure how that wisdom applies to that exact situation. That's the thing about Pa. You don't always realize what it means until it's too late. Oh, this suit has a broken mask. So, have we found a mystery word, Sagupa? We have at least found their hazmat suits. If it walks like an Uncreed and talk like an Uncreed, let's not jump to conclusion. Just saying. Valentine Fertilizer Warehouse. Isn't that where you almost got snatched? Yeah. Why would Perennial Harvest have a tube going to the old Valentine place? This is starting to feel like something big. Okay, and this one? Perennial Harvest main office. That's where my mom works. What does she do? Science stuff. Is she involved in all of this? We just moved here. How could she be involved? True. That's a lot of button. Stand aside, Earthlings. I've read enough Ankatomic to know my wear on sci-fi tech.
Willow's hands hovered over the field of blinking buttons.
Any, mini, mini. Rollo, what did you do? Nothing. I didn't even mow yet. What was that? Hide. Where? There's nothing but weird tubes down there. Just get back. Shit. 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 Awesome. You all need to come with me now. We aren't going anywhere with you. Not until we've got some answers. Mr. Underground Secret. I told them it was an absolute password. But they love anything makes them feel clever. They who? That's no matter. If I can't keep you hidden until after the festival, I might be able to save your skin. We don't care about our skin. Hold on now, I like my skin. This all stop now, Mr. Creed.
Joseph waited for a moment in silence.
You sound just like him. Who? Walt. You don't get to talk about my dad. You know, your father and I were friends back before.
He gestured toward the strange tubes.
All of this. That's a lie. It's true, I used to bounce you on my knee. What happened? Same thing that always happened. Reality, complication, life. We were a team, Walt and I. An idealistic doctor and a bright-eyed pharmacist. Both felt bent on helping folks. So you were his sidekick? No. We were partners. He helped the patient and I helped him. Yep, totally sidekick.
Nuncreed let out a growl of a sigh.
Luca, I need you to know this. I need someone to know this. One day Shopper Valentine come to us. Say he got an opportunity. He found something that he didn't quite understand. And he was willing to pay us both handsomely to help him understand it. And my dad said no. Your father and I both believe in helping people. But the thing I could never get him to understand was, it's a lot easier to hop over if you help yourself now and then. Classic sidekick into villain plot 9. Walt loved being righteous almost more than he loved his family. He was wrong about one thing though. When he begged me not to take Valentine's offer, he said, Joseph, if a person say yes one time to Sharper Valentine, you will make sure they keep on saying yes to him until the day he's dead and gone.
He shook his head wistfully.
Sharper long gone, but he still got me saying say yes. Is there a point to this sub-story? Not really. Just an old man trying to do what he needs doing.
Nuncreed took a menacing step towards the children.
I tried to keep you safe. I tried to keep you and Juniper out of this, but you forced my hand.
Luca began to laugh.
What? You really don't know. My Gran isn't out of this. She been scamming right under your nose. To Juniper? Seems like she's planning on crashing the town party. She's going to disrupt the festival? Why would she?
The color drained from Nuncreed's face.
How does she know? Apparently she knows a lot of things. What? Let's just say this isn't the only underground lair we've busted into today. And honestly, hers is way cooler. She got maps and explosive and bad attention, big man.
Nuncreed grabbed Luca by the shoulders. His eyes were frantic.
You need to tell me what she's going to do right now. She doesn't understand what it is she's messing with. Tell me now, she's in danger, boys. I don't know. She had a map with Mark on the Fontaine Town Square. The Fontaine, but why would...
A jolt of realization struck Mr. Nuncreed.
She knows about the source? What the heck is the source? If she tried to destroy the source, it could catalyze and dear God, she's going to freeze us all. You all need to run. Run where? Away. As far away from this town as you can get. Head west and don't look back. That did not go as I expected. So we're totally following him, right? Totally. See you on the other side. You good? Yep. I love this song. I love Beck. She's so cool. Oh dear.
Chapter 8.
Okay. Should we stop here? Nah.
The
cold, hard truth. Oh
Beck
god.
leapt up, allowing the suction to yank her into the dark. Dimness eclipsed around her like the shutter of a camera, as she seemed to cover great distance in mere moments. Her only points of reference were glints of upcoming turns, which approached with frightening speed, only to carom her gracefully along. She heard the tinny, distant echoes of Rollo's glee. Once she stopped fighting against it, the ride was impossibly smooth. Then, all of a sudden, as if minutes had passed in an instant, light blazed into view. A burst of wintry air snuffed across her face, and she was flung out into the cold.
Okay, so we're back in the town then. Oh, that's why the town was for. Okay. That was intense. Yeah, I think I might depart with some food in there. Any idea where we are? Somewhere cold? Doesn't look like it got any on us. It didn't feel like we traveled that far. So where did it all go? This place sucks. Why would anyone ever want to blow something up out here? Only one way to find out, I suppose. We gotta catch up to Creed. I think he went this way. Okay, let's go. This look familiar, yeah. Maybe we can clear off the snow. No time, Creed is getting away. The cat is awake, sorry. She's starting to do bullshit. Okay, this starts to feel really familiar. I may not be the most well versed on this, on all things big combined, but it does look like some sort of frozen replica of the town. Ah, got it. It's obvious now. Mr. Nugrid is an alien. Rollo. Stick with me here. His species can only live in sub-zero temperature. Oh boy, here we go. The source is their base camp dimension, so naturally they keep it cold. We found it by traveling through the metallic wormhole back there. Final objective, kill soul and shape-shift into the beacon pine citizen of their choosing. You never really had me. But you very much lost me there. You get used to it. We should keep moving.
As they rounded the corner to the frozen town square, they spotted Mr. Nungreed inching cautiously toward a pit at its center. He held his arms out gingerly, as if approaching a beast in the wild.
Not against the mic.
Upon closing the distance, Luca recognized what Nungreed was after. Gran stood confidently at the edge, one arm outstretched over the abyss. Nearby, a wheelbarrow had been emptied out. She held a lit torch, which flickered in the bitter wind.
Juniper, I don't know what you think you're doing. But I assure you, this is not going to solve anything. If you drop that, you doom this whole town. Oh, it wasn't me who doomed this town. I've been watching you, Joseph. I know what you've done. You and your co-conspirators. Gran, what's happening? Luca, you and your friend need to leave right this moment.
Mr. Nungreed turned back toward the kids, desperation in his eyes.
Listen to your grandma, Luca. This is between me and Juniper.
Rollo and back held steadfast in awe. Luca approached closer. Mr. Nungreed spun back toward Gran, his voice growing louder.
You've got it all wrong, Juniper. Just hand me over the torch. You don't understand what you're doing. How could I possibly trust you to do the right thing? Walt told me everything. He trusted you and you betrayed that trust. Luca, did you know that this man's entire life is a lie? If it weren't for him, your father might be still alive.
Mr. Nungreed winced with anguish. His voice hardened.
That's not true.
They both now yelled, not to each other, but at fate itself, making their peace with long-held burdens. The wind howled with encouragement.
Walt was like a brother to me. We just had different idea about how to effect change. Very convenient that your way just happened to lie in your pockets. Now that's not fair.
They menaced at each other, both catching their breath. The moment balanced on a knife's edge.
I know.
Amid a blur of emotions and memories, Luca's mind flooded with questions. The wind calmed, as if to give him the stage.
I'm tempted to say hum. Fuck it, fun.
And in the stillness, he began to hum. After the death of his father, Luca had trouble sleeping. Each night, his mother would sit at the foot of his bed and hum a gentle melody. It was the only thing that could calm his mind. The only thing that, however briefly, could make it all seem okay. That melody pervaded every memory Luca had of his mother. Shivering in the raw snow, he began to hum it out.
That's a pretty melody.
Gran lowered the torch, listening closely. As recognition slowly set in, her heart sank. Those countless nights of consolation, the incomparable loss they shared together. She let the torch fall to the snow and sizzle out. A few steps toward Luca was all she could bear before dropping to the snow herself. Through a flood of tears, she began to hum along, note for note.
That's sad.
Luca lifted his head in astonishment. The last time he heard that melody was the last night he saw his mother.
How do you know? I'm so sorry, my little Bucaro. Bucaro? The only people who call me that are my dad and your mother.
Luca blinked through blurry, watery eyes, trying to see more clearly. He could just make out the impression of a familiar face. He peered across the snowscape at the woman on her knees.
Does that mean she took that glue per bright thing and she aged?
Something about her was undeniably his mother. Only smaller, older, changed.
Mom? That's right, Bucaro. Mom!
Luca sprinted as fast as he could toward his mother. They held each other close, and the cold retreated from their bodies.
Eleanor? I thought you were gone. You should have known I would never abandon my son.
Eleanor looked down at Luca, tightening her embrace in an appeal for forgiveness.
How? You're a smart man, Joseph. I thought you had pieced it together by now. You're exposed. Mom, I don't understand any of this. What happened to you? Where did you go? Why did you leave me? I never left you. I was always there, Luca. Why did you lie to me? It tore me up, Luca, but I did it to keep you safe. I thought that getting answers would help us both move on. But the more I discovered, the more I realized the danger we were in. Until perennial harvest was stopped, it was better if everyone thought I was gone. You could have trusted me. These are bad people, Luca. They won't stop until they get what they want. And they don't care who gets hurt in the process. Then what do? We have to stop them.
Joseph slumped into the cold, wet snow.
They can't be stopped. This is too big. I tried beating them at their own game. I'm done fighting fire.
For the first time in a long time, her voice felt like her own again.
Normalize. I see now. There's a better way to stop perennial harvest. The cold hard truth.
Luca gazed down at Nuncreed with pity. He looked small. Joseph stared into the snow, as if searching it for answers.
Come on, everyone. We got a party to crash. Okay, at least we didn't blow up the entire stuff. You don't understand. You always win. Who?
Chapter 9.
Oh dear. We have to stop here. It's been already 33 minutes, so that's getting long for the usual time. Well, what do you think so far? When I think I know what's going on, then it's just coming, slapping my face, and it's like, nope, this is not this. So I guess we gonna see each other next time for the next episode, and well, take care and see you next time. Bye bye.